Well, howdy, folks. We're back. We've got the new half-inch drive extension set from Icon. Uh, Christmas was good for me, okay? I hope it was good for you. But I've already played. I'm sorry, but I'll walk you through it again. I literally already put it back in the box just to hopefully give you the sense that it's an unboxing, but I've already played with it, okay? Yes, I'm gonna tell you right now that if you're gonna buy it for yourself, yeah, it's worth it. And they do still put the cardboard spacers in, so okay. You get a 2-inch, a 3-inch, a 5-inch, an 8-inch, and a 12-inch long extension. The 3 through 12-inch, they got the knurling and undercut shafts so that you can actually get stuff done. Okay. Well, the thing is, I know some of you out there are like, well, why would you want to undercut shaft on a half-inch drive extension? There are places, especially if you're having to use half-inch drive on small engine stuff, where you're going to like that the shaft diameter being smaller, the reduced shank diameter. Because I do use half-inch drive on a few things on small engines and there's a few weird things I do with my half-inch drive because of the fact that spark plugs love to get stuck. I went out and bought myself a half-inch drive 13/16 socket so that I can actually get the spark plugs to come out. So, and that little bit of galvanic corrosion that comes with operating it. So realistically, yes, these are nice for doing that, especially on generators. Because what I've found is that with a standard extension on some of the generators out there, the shaft literally gets just razor tight between the frame and the actual extension. And I don't like having to put it right onto the ratchet because then realistically I'm in a precarious position, so there's that. Now, comparing them to a few of the half-inch drive extensions that I do own, this is the new Craftsman stuff, which I'll tell you this much, it works great. A little bit weird with the double detent holder, but we'll talk about that in another video. And I got half-inch Pittsburgh with the knurling. That's a wobble head that we're going to be comparing it to. And the last one is a Durlast extension that I got with a vehicle, actually, so I didn't buy it as a tool. I found it in a car that I bought. So, and this one's got some knurling to it as well, and the knurling on this it's okay. Okay, now when you get yours, you got tabs all the way around. One at the top, one at the bottom, and 4 on the sides. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the sides. Just go around and slice those open, and it should lift off just like that. So, now, so, yes, let's see how it works just plugging it into another extension. And, yeah, they are nice. I can kind of feel that where the wobble is coming from the Craftsman, but that, don't get me wrong, these are beautiful tools. I have just used the living heck out of them, so, you know, give it the benefit of the doubt, okay? Let's try it on the Duralast. Yeah, that's a lot tighter. Yeah. The knurling, I think unlike the 3/8 drive, they could have done a little bit better with the knurling. You know, I get it. You don't want it too aggressive, or else you're not gonna be able to get into places. But the thing is that it's a give and take anyway when you got knurling on an extension. Sometimes I love having knurling on an extension, and sometimes I don't. It really depends on what I'm doing. And that's kind of why I like having both. But, you know, having this undercut shaft it's going to be great for pulling spark plugs. Let's try that socket. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah. But, you know, they polish up nice. The extensions themselves, you know, they got that nice fit and finish. I'm not feeling where the chrome is going to flake off the very minute I go use it. You know, which I know that some of you folks that have bought the Pittsburgh, sometimes Pittsburgh does that right away. Chrome coating flakes right the heck off. I don't see that happening with the Icon stuff. Now, for me, if you've watched any of the other videos on the Icon stuff, folks, then you already know that we got for the channel, we have the 3/8 drive. We also got the 1/4" drive. And the thing is that I haven't gotten to use the 1/4" drive too much, but for what I have had to use it for, it works great. I have been using a lot of the 3/8 drive lately, and this set, I'm going to tell you, it's a real trooper, you know. So, if these 1/2" drive hold up as well as the 3/8 drive, I really don't see the problems. And folks, I've been using the 3/8 drive for almost half a year, and they're just starting to wear in to where they're doing this. So, I mean, if you got to go back, you got to look at when I first unboxed these, how tight they were. We're going to do the same thing that we did with the other two sets here. We're going to link them all together, and we're going to see what the droop is. You know, over a good 2-foot span, having only maybe a ½ inch of drop, that's pretty amazing. Especially linking them all together like this. So, it does tell me that they did take the time to do the machining correctly. Now, granted, there's always tolerances that they kind of have to follow just because of, to get this to fit onto these extensions, T&E is going to size this a slight bit bigger, and, Harbor Freight might size these a slight bit smaller. So, in order for it to be completely consistent, and realistically, this is a beautiful set, and I think anybody would be proud to own the ½ inch set. If you're actually looking at doing some serious heavy-duty work, I can see where this will come in handy. We're going to try it on Duralast ratchet. Get the head to quit moving. Yeah, even on a Duralast ratchet, you are talking about it works. It's working. All right. No, it's very solid. I do think that. And the thing is that realistically, the big thing that you're gonna really put leverage on these with, is your breaker bar. I will break the... So, it'll be interesting to see if these actually do hold up. If they actually can survive a year with me. Because, folks, you've probably seen it in other videos where I am very hard on tools. You ask any of my friends, or even my fiance, they'll tell you flat out, yeah, he's hard on tools. So, realistically, I don't abuse my tools, but I do push them to their upper limits, okay? So, keep that in mind. I do push my tools to the upper limits. I do like to play at that semi-pro level when it comes to making, doing stuff on vehicles. So, realistically, folks, we're going to do this set just like we do the others. We're going to come back in about a year, and we're going to look at, we'll put them all together again. We'll see how much droop there is. We'll see, did any of them break? how did they break, why did they break, and we'll even see, because I've been hearing that the warranty on the Icon stuff is different than the regular Pittsburghs. Apparently you need the receipt for some reason to take these back. I don't know if that's true, but we'll see what goes on with that. So, and yeah. Oh, one big thing about it is the small extension is actually a 2-inch, not a 1-inch. Or yeah, I believe this is 1 1/4 inch long versus the 2-inch long of the 1/2 inch drive. So keep that in mind, that realistically this, we will be pushing it hard, we will be working it. And if it survives, great. If it doesn't, well, we'll be making another video on what the heck happened, what went wrong, and realistically, folks, this was a gift, okay? No, it was not it's not sponsored, but, you know, this was a Christmas gift for me. So, take that with whatever grain of salt you want, but realistically, I don't see a problem in the near future with these. So, and it's odd how some extensions are, and this is why you generally want to keep more than one brand of extension around, because 6-inch doesn't, for some weird reason, 6 inches does not always mean 6 inches. And I think that's kind of what's going on here. But, and realistically, this is the 5-inch, and it's weird because 5-inch, but yet the Craftsman is going to be a 6-inch, so you've got that extra inch of length. Well, if if you only want to run the one extension and you need to go in someplace 6 inches or even 5.5, then you're going to be looking at, if you've got only the Icon set, you'd be looking at pushing yourself out to 8 inches. Well, if you ain't got 8 inches of room, then you're going to have to manipulate the 2-inch and the 3-inch into pretty much doing what the heck you want. So, or the 2-inch coupled to the 5-inch, maybe you've got room for 7 inches, but still, keeping more than one set around, in my mind, is the way to go. So, for a beginner, what I say, you know, if you're looking at high-end tools, you've got money to burn, you don't care, you just want to stay the heck off the tool trucks, this is the way to go. Realistically, unless you want to look at other brands, you know, this is kind of the way to go if you're not looking at something from the local store. So, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Keep subscribing, you know, and I'll keep making vids. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.